Shalom. Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach well, and the salutation to the hopeful elect. This video, okay, is going to be, all right, it's going to have a couple main stories that's going on, all right, around the U.S. right now, all right, dealing with the car crash, okay, on I-55 that happened, I believe, 2 days ago, and the shooter, all right, that's loose, okay, in Maine, all right, and just to bring out a couple scriptures, okay, on the importance, all right, of having a hedge of protection, okay, the importance of having Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai on your side, because the times that we coming into, all right, these demons that these people been conjuring, all right, all these witches around here, all these warlocks, okay, all right, from your governors to your politicians, all these people have been conjuring, all right. That's why in the Bible, the Most High referred to these government politician leaders as Chaldeans. Okay, Chaldeans were the witches and warlock. Okay, and in kingdoms before. All right, mainly in the Roman kingdom, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I could be mistaken. All right, but basically, all right, this place have. America have, all right, opened the door, okay, to a whole lot of, all right, witchcraft, okay, and in these last days, as the war progress, okay, as the charagma, all right, progress, okay, as the end of this world, okay, meaning the rulership, all right, the end of this kingdom, okay, dictating everything, all right, it's going to get more and more unreal with the things that's going to be happening. All right, but before we even get started, let's get into Job, all right, because we have to understand, for one, all right, that the Most High run this, all right, he run this, and if he take that hedge of protection off of you, all right, you good as done. Okay, but let's go to Job 1:9. Okay, it says, then Satan answered, Salaki, let's start at 8. Matter of fact, I started at 7. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. All right, so basically Satan was going back and forth, all right, doing what he was put here to do, and that's to stir up confusion, all right, death, things of that nature. All right, verse 8, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, and one that feareth God, and escheweth evil. Okay, and that word escheweth me to stay away from, basically to shun evil. All right, so you can liken, all right, Job's character, all right, and his standing with the Most High as the elect in these days. All right. Verse 9, it says, then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear God for naught? Has not thou, this the point, has not thou made an hedge about him, okay, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now and touch all that he have, and he will curse thee to thy face. All right. And that's Satan still talking. Okay. Just to let you know that he can't do nothing. All right. Unless the Most High ordain it. All right. He has to give permission. Okay. On who or not. All right. To do certain things too. Okay. So when we see death and when we see these big chaotic situations, okay, happening, all right, we have to understand that it's a purpose for everything, okay, and everybody that's involved, all right, was the exact people that the Most High wanted to be involved in a certain situation, okay. It's just now we coming to the last days, so now judgment is about to go forth on everybody, okay, and you out about to get judged for good or bad, all right. Verse 12, it says, and the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he have is in thy power, only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Okay, so the Most High basically told Satan, all right, you can do whatever you want to the material things, but Job himself don't touch him. Okay, so I wanted to bring that out because that goes into, all right, the hedge of protection that we're going to need in this chaotic time that is easing up and creeping up. All right, it's gotten to the point to where people is expecting something to go down. All right, but who's to say that you won't be in that coffee shop? All right, who's to say that you won't be in that Walmart? All right, when the Most High put the spirit on the maniac to come through that joint, all right, popping everybody that he see, okay, and that's why having this hedge, all right, is the ultimate goal, okay. It's gonna be the ultimate, it's gonna be the highest prize you can have in the times of trouble that we coming in, all right.
We do have new images from the Associated Press that provide even more detail of the chaotic scene of the barely distinguishable charred out hulks of cars, trucks, and SUVs. And you can see there the entire contents of one big rig's trailer exposed after the exterior burned away. So this view gives new perspective on what first responders face arriving at that scene and the challenge faced by investigators moving forward. Fox 8 obtained 911 calls from Tangipahoa Parish as people pleaded for help on the highway.
Now those, you see, and we're going to see a lot more of that. All right, people pleading for help. Okay, but the Most High has been pleading, all right, with His people, okay, for a long time, man, since the late 60s, early 70s. All right, to repent, to come back to your heritage. Okay, to leave out this man way. All right, to flee out of Babylon. All right, so these miseries, all right, these situations that's gonna occur, all right, in the near future, okay, that's gonna be delivering a lot of death. All right, it's gonna be more people who's gonna be calling on Jesus Christ and all these other gods, and they're not gonna get help. All right, they're not going to be saved. Okay, matter of fact, let's go to Zechariah real quick. Further along, push that point. All right, because that's one thing about people. All right, they proud as hell when everything is going their way. Okay, but the first time the trouble come, all right, they want, all right, the earth to stop for them to get help. Okay, but it don't work like that. All right, this is Zechariah 11:5. It says, Salakia. I wasn't even ready for this, but let's jump to 6 though, because this is the point. All right, to people that want to be calling for help. Okay, hoping that the ambulance or the police officers, all right, come and spare you, man. But the time that's coming, man, there ain't gonna be no power. All right, it's gonna be like this, but non-stop. All right, but this Zechariah 11:6 it says, "For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, said the Lord. But lo, I will deliver the man every one into his neighbor's hands and into the hands of the kings, and they should smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them. Okay, and we know that this is going into what? Being delivered up, all right, to the armies that's coming, okay, being delivered up, all right, to these people that's in power who's going to be telling you not to do this, not to say no to the chip, all right, not to be putting out content online, all right, don't be talking about medical information, you know. The time gonna come when they gonna come get you, all right? And a lot of people gonna be in the same situation as you heard the newscaster say that that people were in this situation. You know, I'm talking about begging for help, all right? But ain't nobody gonna help you, man. Okay, that's been the whole point of all this. When your trouble should come, I should laugh. Okay, so people is about to get a rude awakening. All right, it's about to be very, 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 very dark out here. Okay, it's about to be very, very perilous times, man. All right, it's gonna be.
Stay with us.
It's gonna be Jacob's trouble. All right, but let's pull up some from this.
At Domino's, now you can carry out a one-topping pizza with any of our 5 crust types for only $7.99. And you can order any way you want too, online or by phone. So choose hand-tossed, crunchy thin crust, gluten-free, Brooklyn style, or handmade pan, and your favorite topping for just $7.99 from Domino's.
Lewiston, Maine is...
Now, before I play this, I did want to mention that I believe all this stemmed from an ex-girlfriend, all right? And as crazy as that sound, it don't sound too crazy, all right? Because you women have pissed men off. And I can see a lot of more of these type of situations, all right, coming to pass. And you women don't believe these situations, all right, will transpire, okay? Because so-called white man, Esau Edom, has protected your bullshit, all right? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has been behind, all right, breaking down the men of this society, all right? And the day is going to come, okay, to where the men is going to raise up and start doing things like this, all right? It's always a tipping point, okay? You can't just expect to run a society on beating up one gender, okay, over the other, all right? Playing the middleman, okay? But that's why the Most High is about to come and get this whole setup, this whole government. He better come move y'all clean out the way, bro, all right? Because y'all not fit to rule, okay? But... anyway, back to the story. They're going to bring it out in this news clip, okay? But since I read the Zechariah a little bit too early, let's go and get it now, okay? Because it's fitting. Zechariah 11 and 5, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not, okay? And we know that what this is going into, okay, mainly when they were selling us, all right, as chattel slavery, okay? But you can still look at it now, right? Because they possess the Israelites, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? We are possessed by these people right now. All right, we are their possession. Okay, that's why you have to pay taxes. All right, but if it was one of us who would have did that, they would have found you wouldn't even got through with the first shooting. All right, at the bowling alley. Okay, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all don't make it this far in the game. Okay, unless it's inside job, and Esau Edom wanted the person to cause havoc like this, and we know this from history, dealing with what the DC sniper, all right. But besides that, all right, when these so-called white people go on rampages like this, all right, somehow, some way, okay, they get the benefits of the doubts. Okay, they get lost on camera. All right, they can actually leave the place and police not chasing them. All right, but we know that Maine is a Trump state. Okay, so ain't no telling what this may be. Okay, but we know that the Most High have created spirits for vengeance. All right, and we know that these people are hella proud in the last days. So the Most High is about to do more situations like this. Okay, and we're gonna get them scriptures.
Lewiston, Maine is a ghost town today. The entire place shut down as cops hunt for the bowling alley shooter. Schools and businesses are closed. Residents have been advised to shelter in place and lock their doors. CBS News correspondent Elaine Quijano is there.
Residents here are saying to me that they are very fearful right now. This is a very quiet community, a kind of big, small town, as one resident described it to me. The kind of place, Stephen, where people often will leave their doors unlocked at night. That was certainly not the case last evening.
And it's not going to be the case going forward. You know, it's not going to be the case going forward, man. It's not going to be the case going forward. Let's see what the Bible says. All right. Second Edge 8:50. One of my favorites. For many great miseries, all right, should be done to them that in the latter time should dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. All right. And this is that time. Okay. You got Pride Month. All right. Everybody, a woman don't want to play a role. Okay. A man is feminine. All right. Everybody, the whole course of earth. All right. The whole course. Okay. It's off track. All right. So these people are waxing prouder day by day. All right. So it's going to be a lot more of these.
First 911 call came in at 6:56 p.m. from the local bowling alley where a youth night was being held.
Maritime recreation for an active shooter incident, multiple people down. We have an active shooter. We have multiple injuries.
Cops say the suspected gunman, Robert Card, entered the bowling alley with an assault rifle, raised and ready to fire. One report claims he was looking for his ex-girlfriend. This is what it looks like inside the bowling alley. There's a bar, a video arcade, and 22 lanes for bowling. Megan Hutchinson was there with her 10-year-old daughter Zoe, a competitor in the Youth Bowling League. Zoe's leg was grazed by a bullet.
I never thought I'd grow up and get a bullet in my leg. Why? Like, why do people do this?
SPD on scene.
She asked why, right? Why ask why, right? Check this out. Here you go, little girl. Here go your answer, all right? I know you probably don't want to even hear from a guy like me, okay? But guess what? Ain't nobody else going to tell you. Ecclesiasticus 39, we're going to go to 26. She said, why do people do all this? All right? No, we're going to start at verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right? Do you understand that? All right? That means that the day the person did anything tragic, okay, that means that that person, that soul, was created just for that day. All right? There be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right? Meaning that they did their purpose. All right. Their purpose wasn't to live till they was 80 and die and raise a family. No. Their purpose was, all right, to go to these different stores and kill such and such at 8:05 and kill such and such. All right. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. All right. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right. So basically, okay, everybody who got caught up, because there was a lot of people who got popped by this dude. All right. All these people who got caught up, okay, it was their destiny per se. All right. As well as his destiny. Okay. So that's why he did it. He didn't have no choice.
Why? Like, why do people do this?
Have PD on scene, but the suspect is still at large.
Cops say the suspect left 7 dead at the bowling alley, then drove 4 miles to Schmenge's Bar and Grill, once again reportedly looking for his ex-girlfriend. He opened fire at 7:08 p.m.
2 active shooter locations, all available units.
There was a cornhole tournament underway. Bar manager Joseph Walker was among the 8 shot dead at Schmenge's. His father, Leroy, is a local councilman.
My son is dead, and I know he's dead. I know it as well as I know. I'm standing here telling you because he's not here, and he's not at any other hospital.
Some of the other victims were retiree Bob Violet, who taught bowling for fun. Trisha Aslin was shot as she called 911. Stephen Vozella was playing in the cornhole tournament for deaf people at the restaurant. Bill Brackett was gunned down at the bar. At 11:30 p.m., cops found the suspect's car, a white Subaru SUV, abandoned near a remote boat launch. The door open and lights on. The boat launch is on the Androscoggin River, which bisects the state of Maine.
His escape is to the end of a road in the woods that has a trailhead and a boat launch. So it appears he knows the area. He didn't make that turn.
Why would he not know the area? Dumbass, don't nobody come to Maine and don't know the area. But then on top of that, he in the woods. That's what you so-called white people do. Y'all love the woods and the mountains and shit like that. All right, but I mean, ain't no point in even beating a dead horse. All right, all those people was in the right time, at the right place at the right time. Okay, ain't nothing about coincidence. All right, and we're gonna see a lot more. All right, you got them Edomites taking out each other. All right, Job 4:7. It says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" All right, so all those people, okay, no matter what you thought that they were doing in their regular life, no matter what you thought that they accomplished in their regular life, they was put here to die on that exact day at the exact time by the hands of that exact man. All right, and the Most High is about to upset a lot more of you people. All right, it's like that little proud ass little girl asking questions about things that her mother now won't even try to grip. All right, but that's why the Most High about to come and shake up this place, man, because ain't no fear of the Lord no more. All right, these people think that they could just question shit. All right, live how they want to live and do what they want to do. So when these things come upon you, don't cry, don't be asking for help, don't be looking to call 911. All right. All right, because when he picked your time, your day, your hour, can't nobody save you. All right, so if you ain't got that hedge of protection, like we read in Job 1:8, 1:10, you through out here. All right, but with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadar Shalom.